Welcome to WDW Escape, brought to you by WDW Magazine. This week we share another special holiday memory from one of our readers, Mary Scandavino, as she remembers New Year's Eve at Epcot. We're usually down there every year for Christmas and New Year's. We're teachers in Illinois. We get that break for the Christmas and New Year's holidays. We step away from teaching and go down to warmer weather. We love the holidays. Christmas is one of our favorites and Disney is one of our favorites. Combine the two together and it's just kind of perfect. We've been going around this time of year for over 20 years. We always pick Epcot to visit for New Year's Eve. Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios closed down, so if you're not in there by probably noon, they've reached capacity and you can't get in. We like Epcot, mainly because you can spread out a little more. My brother teaches Spanish and German, and so we're travelers as well. Ever since I was little, we would take family vacations. So being around the different countries in Epcot and feeling like you're jumping from one country to another is just neat, with the different foods and different drinks you can try. When we arrive, we do the normal stuff. Usually we grab a fast pass to Soarin'. We take our time and we enjoy things. We're not on any itinerary. We do normally have a big lunch to celebrate New Year's. For supper, we usually find a spot to sit at, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock, and we stay there until midnight. We have a couple of go-to spots. One is in Canada. If you go up the steps, and right before you go into the little shops, there's a bench out there. We've sat there because you're kind of back and out of the way, but when the fireworks start, you can stand up and you can see almost everything. The other spot we really like is in Italy. There's benches outside of the stores there. We found that when the show starts, we just kind of walk out a couple of steps and we can see everything. With both spots, there are easy exits to leave from when the fireworks show ends. A couple of us would stay at our spot and a couple of us would go walk around for supper. We usually do a carry-out meal from one of the pavilions. We enjoy people watching. About every other country have dance parties, so they all have their own DJ, their own lighting. I think it was Japan that had silent DJs where people have headphones on. They're listening to the DJ's music through the headphones, so everyone is dancing to a different beat, and it's just hilarious to watch. There's also a stage by Spaceship Earth, and they have music there as well. There are a few countries with stages and music. It's pretty cool as you're walking around, you're hearing all this different music and people dancing and singing along with them. It's just really cool, so we take our time walking around the World Showcase and we watch the people dance and enjoy the music. About 10 minutes before midnight, the narrator comes on and each country lights up. And he says when they turned over into the new year. They play a little music from them and little fireworks shoot out from those. They go around and do each of the countries. Then at about 10 seconds left, they do the countdown and the fireworks. Oh my gosh, they're just amazing. They light up the entire sky. It's so cool because the cast members passed out hats and party horns around 5 or 6 o'clock at different spots in the park for free. So at midnight, everyone is blowing the horns and hugging. It's such an awesome thing. The cool thing is when we start to leave and you're walking out, all of the cast members working are out there just laughing and hugging and saying Happy New Year, and they're just having the most awesome time. It's so cool because you know those cast members have made those friends working there. You just see that friendship and the closeness they have for each other. Seeing the show and the cast members celebrating it just gives you that presence of hope that everything's going to be okay. At Disney, it's hard to have a bad day. And you see the fireworks and you're like, you know, this past year might have been horrible, but look at what's up there. Everybody's in a good mood. You just see smiles and happiness and just pure delight. You know, like being a little kid again. It just makes you feel good all over. Everything in the past is gone. You're looking up at this gorgeous, amazing, bright sky, and you're like, you know what? Things are going to be okay. This has been WDW Escape, brought to you by WDW Magazine. If you enjoy these programs, please consider leaving a rating or review wherever you get your podcasts. If you enjoyed this, you're sure to love the all-new content at WDW Magazine, available in print or digital editions. Visit wdw-magazine.com and escape with us today.